The 2009 Toyota Water Jam is brought to you by your Rochester area upstate Toyota dealers, Millstone Graphics, Sea-Doo, and the Beach Sports Network. Here's a bit of action from the Pro-Am Runabout Open Moto 3.
Yeah, you know, the thing about him, it looks like he just concentrates right off the gate, gets out there quick, and we know how important the hole shot is, especially when he's got that big power boat out there leading the way. Is that Ian Tosca running there in second on a borrowed boat there, Boomer?
No, I believe that could be Wilk right now running that 2-slot on the inside. Outside, it's going to be Ian Tosca on the Wanrata Kawasaki from Burlington, Ontario.
Well, this is interesting because Scotty Wilk did finish fourth. He is in fourth position overall right now, and he can get up front and run.
But he misses the buoy. He misses the buoy. He's got to go back, and he gives the slot up to Billy Dearman.
Oh, bad break there for Scotty Wilk as he misses the buoy. A lot of chop out there, makes it tough to pass.
So Farthing looking to go 1-1-1 for a 3 total in the 3 motos. Unheard of in this racing format. Look at him plow right through the chop.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for a guy to win all 3 motos, especially in this heavy chop, but he is really checked out, long and gone. He could stop for a sandwich and still win this thing.
Farthing wants to go ahead and put everybody a lap down to make it safe. And I tell you what, it's going to happen down the backstretch.
Yeah, I think that might be where he gets him as he closes up in behind Scotty Wilk and tries to make a move on him. There's your second and third place riders, though, as they battle at that left-hand turn back to the right toward that back marker into the drag strip. Frame must have hurt us up here because he seems to have picked up the pace a little bit and stretched out a little more on Ian Tosca. Left-hand turn, they're into the back straightaway. Here they come. There's Dustin Farthing right up on his hip. Dialed it up and race it through there. Look at Farthing. That gives you an idea just how fast that boat is.
How about that, Dave? How about that?
Ian Tosca looks like he makes a move into second position, and he sure does, Boomer. Look at this. Ian Tosca now up into second position. Trey Frame nearly goes over the bars.
And Frame takes a header. He loses the lanyard. He loses the lanyard, and he might give up a spot to Dearman.
Oh, my goodness. Trey Frame with just calamity on his part as he allows Ian Tosca to get by him. He must, over the buoy.
And now he misses the buoy. Gets back to spot the Dearman. Here comes Ian Tosca, your second place rider. So you know what it looks like? It looks like Farthing right now, the overall winner. Ian Tosca second, and I believe Scotty Wilk will take the third and final podium spot.
Yeah, we'll have to do the math on it. We'll find out when this race finishes up, but wouldn't that be a wild turn of events if after a broken boat, Trey Frame, unfortunately, getting shuffled to the back. Although he is showing an Iron Man spirit, staying out there and keeping running even though he's taking on water every lap. Here comes our race leader across the finish line, Dustin Farthing. He is your winner. All right, we're here with the 2009 Toyota Water Jam Pro Runabout Open winner. Dustin Farthing, you were on fire out there today. The conditions didn't seem to affect you as much as the others. You got through the water very quickly. What was the secret?
Yeah, my Kawasaki Ultra 260, handles really good in the rough water. Kawasaki makes the best watercraft on the market and handles the rough good. Got me some good starts and got us out there for the win.
Yeah, you made a couple of passes out there. You lapped a couple of guys. Were you aware that Trey Frame was having a problem when you went by him, or did you just think he slowed down in the surf?
No, I really don't pay attention to anybody out there when I'm racing. I just race my own race and race at the end of the checker flag.
With Dustin Farthing, the 2009 Toyota Water Jam Open Runabout Champion, I'm David Nisley for the Beach Sports Network.
The Ski GP Moto 3 is up next. The Beach Sports Network's coverage of the Toyota Water Jam will be right back.
Every Sea-Doo is built to last a decade. That's a decade of fun, a decade of performance, a decade of exhilaration, and a lifetime of memories that only Sea-Doo can deliver. Sea-Doo, the good life just got better.
The 2009 Toyota Water Jam is brought to you by your Rochester area upstate Toyota dealers, Millstone Graphics, Sea-Doo, and the Beach Sports Network. The riders in Moto 3 of the Pro-Am Ski GP battled it out next.
Somebody off the center there did get to the front, but it looks like Flores made up that ground off that first turn. Left-hand corner they come. Jimmy Wilson right in there with him, as is Rick Shurker. So 1, 2, and 3. No surprises there as Flores goes to the front. You got Shurker in second, and you've got, looks like Bill Hurricane Haig now. They're in third. So good hole shot out of the 106 rider.
And so it's Flores down the backstretch. Wilson looking for hookup. Can Wilson make a move? Wilson with a big swap, a big air, and it looks like Flo hooks it up.
These guys are jumping so big, it's almost like a freestyle event in our open GP class as they charge down that back straightaway. Here comes the 106 of Bill Hurricane. Look at him line it up and get up and around. So he is by Donald Morningstar, as is Rick Shurker trying to chase down that back section. We'll see what happens. Shurker's got a lot of ground to make up here, Boober.
I tell you what, you let Jimmy Wilson hang in there for another lap or two, and the kid probably is going to make his move and win this moto.
Yeah, you know, Flores into the trough, and there he is. You called it. Jimmy Wilson go to the outside. Is he going to hold that line, Boober? Looks like he gets to the front. New leader, Jimmy Wilson up front.
You never know. Look at that swap out right there. Now Flores right back into the lead. Did you see that? And so now Shurker goes inside. Flores with a lapper in front of him. He goes outside. It's going to be a drag race down the front stretch.
Yeah, we've got some lappers that played a role in that earlier moto. They turn left. Here it comes. Shurker going to the inside, side by side across the finish line. There's the 88. There's Shurker. 2 and 3 right together. Flores on the outside line. Shurker now in front as they go down toward that left-hand turn. Rick Shurker takes away the second position, and Flores forced to settle for.
And Shurker goes down. I think he caught the tail end of Rob's boat. I don't know. Maybe Robbie gave him a little ribbon.
Moto number 1, it was Flores 1, Wilson 2, Shurker 3. Moto 2, it was Flores 1, Wilson 2, and Shurker 3. So that means right now Wilson and Shurker both have 5 points. If Wilson were to win, he'd end with 6. If Flores finishes in third position, he'll have 1, 1, and 3, which will give him 5 for the overall win. So Flores definitely needs to hold on to, at a minimum, that third position.
Maybe that's what Rob is now thinking. He's added the math up. He got beat down there on the backstretch. He says, you know what? I'm going to take it back to Vegas. Let me have it. Bring it on.
Yeah, so if he can finish with a third here, he will get the overall. However, second and third up for grabs. Whoever finishes higher between Wilson and Shurker, they will be our second place rider. So that's interesting math. If you figured out, I love the 3-moto format. It really works out interesting, makes that last moto very important. Bill Hurricane Haig flashes across the finish line in the 106 rig. His teammate just in behind him, trying to come up and put a lap down. His mentor on the 106. There's your leader. Oh! Jimmy Wilson in
and Wilson saves it though, and here comes Shurker with 2 to go. It's going to be Shurker and Wilson. They're going to battle this out for second place overall. And now Wilson's down, and guess what? It might be Ricky Shurker's day. And you know, I'll tell you what's funny. This is for first, second, and third overall, and how this shakes out right now. If Wilson gets back by Shurker, it's going to mix it all up.
Yeah, it makes a math problem for us here, which is good, though. We don't want to just have straight racing out there as Jimmy Wilson trying to track down the 912. Back markers in the books. Here they come. Making a left, Jimmy Wilson out of the throttle, as is Rick Shurker. There goes Shurker, dial up, trying to catch it. Good, clean water in the back, straight away. Can he get through those lappers cleanly? He's by him, Boomer.
And it looks like Shurker's going to have a little battle with a lapper, but he's going to make it clear and clean. And now here comes Ricky Shurker with a big lap, big hit. Inside, outside. He's going to work the outside. 4 buoys to go for Ricky Shurker in the overall.
Final couple of turns coming for you. If he can keep it from doing anything disastrous, he may have the overall win here. We'll get the math done at the end of this race. Turning left and coming around that buoy. Here he comes toward the finish line. The number 912 out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania, the Fly Kawasaki.
And how about that for Ricky Shurker? Give up a big round of applause. That was one heck of a jet ski race right there, folks.
Ricky Shurker coming home, taking the blacks and whites. He is your winner. Jimmy Wilson across in second position, and it looks like Rob Flores will round out the top 3. Rob, how's it feel to win one of these things?
It's about time, you know. These guys been beating up on me the first couple races here of the year, and just made it my mind. I was like, I had enough. Time to win one.
You know, Boober and I were talking about you maybe doing some math out there. You knew a 1-1-3 was good enough. Were you actually thinking about that out there?
I already figured that out before I even went to the line. Like, I got to get third. As long as I get third, I get the overall, you know. Those guys were on a good pace. I didn't need to ride that pace. I rode smart. I was thinking overall, not the moto.
Very nice. From the 2009 Toyota Water Jam with our champion, Rob Flores, I'm David Nisley for the Beach Sports Network. So another remarkable weekend of racing comes to a close here in Rochester, New York. Be sure to check our website, UWP-Inc.com, for the latest National Tour point standing. We're on our way to Charleston, West Virginia for the next stop of the 2009 IJSBA Pro Jet Ski Tour. Check your local listings for days and times. Until then, I'm David Nisley for the Beach Sports Network, hoping for blue skies and sunshine.
Hand the camera.
You're live. You know, compare and contrast the difference of the sport now is when you started racing.
Well, it's gotten a little more expensive and a lot faster, that's for sure. We were on a 650 stand-up stock class back in the day, and now I'm running super stock, so a lot of fun now. A lot of fun. People are all good.
Well, we talked about this a little bit last night when we were at dinner. We talked about some of the different things that happen around the sport. You're constantly working on your boats. I know at the U.S. Open that you had some trouble with the boat. Is it frustrating for you, or you just love the sport that much?
I do put a lot of money into it, and it's tough like when there's 4 races in a row because you end up working only 3 days a week and go back and drive and race. But it's fun. It's all fun. I've been doing it, like I said, if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't do it. And all good people and a lot of friends and good time.
All right, again, from the 2009 Toyota Water Jam, we're here with a guy we call Bobby Ricky. I want you to pronounce your name correctly.
It's actually Robbie Baricki, but they call me Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, courtesy of Cal. Hello and welcome to the I was doing the next one. You ready?